Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, September 19. Government has entered into a profit-sharing arrangement with New Day, the operators of the Noranda Jamaica Bauxite Company in St. Ann. Mining Minister Robert Montego made the disclosure during Tuesday's sitting of Parliament. It follows the September 6 signing of a novation agreement between the two parties. Through the profit-sharing pact, the government and New Day will benefit from any financial recovery in the mining and refining operations of the entity. Minister Montego says the new arrangement will see the state earning 17.33% or $1.50 US per ton of dried bauxite shipped. The royalty payments of 50 US cents per metric ton of ore shipped will also be in effect. This, he says, will earn the country more US dollars compared to the traditional levy system. The mining minister also revealed that New Day has paid over 7 of the 17 million US dollars owed. The outstanding money, which includes legacy and royalty payments, will be paid over 3 years.
The government will continue to insist that when we are owed these payments, that these payments are quickly settled. The bauxite belongs to the people of Jamaica. Therefore, if the company makes no profit, then the levy on the bauxite must be paid.
Minister Montego also pledged to continue work with the company to settle the 1,140 outstanding land titles for persons who have been relocated to accommodate mining operations. Still in Parliament Tuesday, the House voted to extend the Denham Town Zone of Special Operations for another 3 months until January 2, 2019. This is the 6th extension of the anti-crime measure since the zone was first declared on October 17 last year. In piloting the motion, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said the enhanced security measures in select areas could be credited for the decline in the national murder rate.
Our resolve, Mr. Speaker, must therefore be greater than the resolve of the criminals. And we must demonstrate the resolve to take extraordinary measures in these abnormal circumstances. And we must show as a collective, as a parliament, that we have the stamina to sustain the measures that have been working.
In other news, the country is set to surpass its record of 11,000 new jobs in the tourism industry in a single year. That milestone was achieved last year, and Portfolio Minister Edmund Bartlett says he expects even greater numbers of persons are being employed in the sector. This, he says, is in line with Jamaica's record-breaking visitor arrivals, which is more than 3 million since the start of the year. Minister Bartlett made the statements while lauding travel agents for their contribution towards the increase in the number of visitors to the island.
Last year, 4.3 million people visited Jamaica and spent 3 billion US dollars. But also last year, 119,000 people are now employed in the tourism industry, while 9,000 were employed 50 years ago. So you see that today, because of you, over 53% of the foreign exchange generated by the country is directly from tourism.
In total, the country recorded 50,000 more jobs in 2017, pushing up the island's employment numbers. Mr. Bartlett was speaking at the 16th Annual USA Travel Agents Golf Tournament Awards ceremony on the weekend. An $18 million grant-funded contract has been signed to implement a behavior change program in 5 parishes. To be carried out over an 8-month period, the program will target at-risk youth in communities across St. James, Clarendon, St. Catherine, Kingston, and St. Andrew. Each parish will be allocated $3.6 million to undertake the activities with the goal of reducing deviant behavior among 8 to 25-year-olds. It's part of the Jamaica Social Investment Fund's Poverty Reduction Program, which is supported by the European Union.
The first component is the grant funding, and that targets the community level intervention. Then we have the other component which targets primary school children, and that will be rolled out in 5 primary schools across the PRP targeted 5 parishes. And the last component is where we look at public education, and that is for the general population.
The Mineral Heights Primary School in Clarendon is the latest institution to be removed from a shift system. This follows the addition of 12 new classrooms under the Jamaica Social Investment Fund's Basic Needs Trust Fund. At the handover ceremony recently, Education Minister Ruel Reid said the nearby Maypen Primary School was next in line to be taken off shift.
We are creating a comprehensive program for every school that needs expansion to be expanded. We are creating a comprehensive program to build out the 17 new high schools that are required. So I want all the principals to make sure that you're in the P's and Q's and make sure you send your school improvement plans to us early, indicate to us early enough the program for the repairs and the expansion of your school.
And finally, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has congratulated Jean-Henri Seyon on his appointment as Prime Minister of the Republic of Haiti. He pledged Jamaica's cooperation in achieving shared prosperity for both countries. Mr. Holness, who is chairman of CARICOM, also committed the regional grouping to continued robust cooperation and partnership with Haiti. Those commitments were expressed in an official letter to the new Haitian leader on Monday. Prime Minister Seyon was appointed on Sunday. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.